Understanding tariffs, how they work, their economic impact, and what consumers need to know. How tariffs actually work. Tariffs are a critical aspect of international trade and economic policy. They are taxes imposed by a government on imported goods and services. The primary purpose of tariffs is to increase the price of imported goods, making them less competitive compared to domestic products. This can protect local industries from foreign competition, generate revenue for the government, and sometimes be used as a bargaining tool in trade negotiations. But how do tariffs actually work? Let's delve into the mechanics of tariffs and their impact on economies and consumers. What are tariffs? Tariffs are taxes levied on imported goods. When a country imports goods, it might impose a tariff to make the imported goods more expensive than local products. This is done to encourage consumers to buy domestic products instead of imports, thereby supporting local industries. Tariffs can be specific, where a fixed fee is charged on each unit of goods imported, or ad valorem, where a percentage of the value of the imported goods is charged. Types of tariffs. There are several types of tariffs that can be imposed, each serving a different purpose. The most common types include specific tariffs. Specific tariffs are fixed fees imposed on a particular quantity of goods. For example, a country might impose a $10 tariff on each imported television. This type of tariff is straightforward and easy to administer, as it does not fluctuate with the price of the goods. Ad valorem tariffs. Ad valorem tariffs are calculated as a percentage of the value of the imported goods. For instance, if a country imposes a 10% ad valorem tariff on imported cars, a car valued at $20,000 would incur a $2,000 tariff. This type of tariff adjusts with the price of the goods, providing a consistent level of protection regardless of price changes. Tariff rate quotas. Tariff rate quotas combine elements of both specific and ad valorem tariffs. They allow a specified quantity of goods to be imported at a lower tariff rate, with higher tariffs applied to quantities that exceed this limit. This system aims to provide some protection to domestic industries while allowing a certain level of imports at a lower cost. The impact of tariffs on economies. Tariffs can have significant impacts on both the imposing country's economy and the economies of its trading partners. The effects can be both positive and negative, depending on various factors such as the size of the tariff, the goods involved, and the economic conditions in the countries affected. Protection of domestic industries. One of the primary benefits of tariffs is the protection they provide to domestic industries. By making imported goods more expensive, tariffs encourage consumers to buy local products, which can help protect jobs and industries within the imposing country. This is particularly important for industries that are struggling to compete with cheaper foreign goods. Revenue generation. Tariffs also serve as a source of revenue for governments. The taxes collected from imposed tariffs can be used to fund public services and infrastructure projects, contributing to the overall economic development of the country. Retaliation and trade wars. While tariffs can protect domestic industries, they can also lead to retaliation from trading partners. When a country imposes tariffs, its trading partners might respond by imposing their own tariffs, leading to a cycle of retaliation known as a trade war. Trade wars can escalate quickly, disrupting international trade and causing economic harm to all parties involved. The impact of tariffs on consumers. While tariffs can protect domestic industries, they can also have adverse effects on consumers. The increased cost of imported goods due to tariffs is often passed on to consumers in the form of higher prices. This can lead to a decrease in consumer purchasing power and overall economic welfare. Higher prices. As tariffs increase the cost of imported goods, consumers often face higher prices for these products. This can lead to a reduction in the variety and availability of goods, as well as a decrease in consumer choice. In some cases, domestic producers may also raise their prices, knowing that imported alternatives are now more expensive. Limited product availability. Tariffs can also limit the availability of certain products, particularly those that are not produced domestically. This can lead to shortages and a lack of access to certain goods, which can be particularly detrimental in industries that rely on imported components or raw materials. Conclusion: navigating the complex world of tariffs. Tariffs are a complex and often contentious tool in international trade policy. While they can protect domestic industries and generate government revenue, they can also lead to higher prices and reduced consumer welfare. Additionally, tariffs can spark trade wars, leading to broader economic disruptions. As countries navigate the complexities of global trade, understanding how tariffs work and their potential impacts is crucial for policymakers, businesses, and consumers alike. In a world where international trade is increasingly interconnected, the effects of tariffs extend far beyond the borders of any single country. As such, careful consideration and strategic negotiation are essential in ensuring that tariffs serve their intended purpose without causing undue harm to economies and consumers worldwide.
As always, do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel, All Things Money, to see more content like this.